Hi there, my name's Laura Dalligan and I'm at the brand new Treadwell store on Store Street with workshop facilitator and author Katie Gerrard. Hello.
Hello, good to meet you.
You too. So you've got one book out already, Odin's Gateways, and there's another book coming. And tonight you're doing a ceremony and a ritual very much linked to the book. Can you tell us about it, please?
I'm part of a ritual group called Hagtessa. And what we do is we do rituals based on the northern traditions, specifically in the areas of Seath, trance prophecy, and of deity worship and deity possession. So tonight what we've got is what I call a high seat ritual. It's very similar to what a lot of people will call oracular Seath, and it's a specific spay ritual looking at trance prophecy to ask specific questions of a seer while she's in trance.
Brilliant. Apart from tonight's High Seat White, you run other workshops as well. And is it rune workshops as well that you run?
I haven't run the room workshops for a little while, but I am planning at some point on bringing them back. At the moment, because I've been writing The Gate is Open, I've been very, very focused on Seath. So the runes have sort of taken a little bit of a back seat. While I was writing Odin's Gateways, I was spending a lot of time on the runic energy. So we'll see what happens next.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but sometimes I am God-led, as it were. So whatever is working with me at the time will dictate the flavour and the colour of some of the rituals that come out.
And there's very few workshops on seething, isn't there? It's quite a rare thing. So people can come to you to learn. Are you actually going to be running workshops on how to be a seer as well?
We do have something planned. Basically, it's a series of workshops, so it's a very short course on being a seer. But the difference with this is it's very, very small. So places are really, really limited. My ideal would be 8 people. So possibly we could move to 9, but this will be something I'll run in the future as well. But as you can imagine, being a seer, teaching somebody about trance prophecy and about finding their own way to work with trance, finding their own relationship with the deities and with their own personal spirits and guides is not something that you can do in a big group or in sort of a day's workshop. So it's something that a lot of people have asked me for, the past 5 years or so, do I teach? And it now seems that it's about the right time. So I'm going to give people a chance to read the book first, and then we can go through the practical side. So it'll be basically somebody taking them through the practical elements of it. So.
Brilliant. And where did your interest in Seath begin?
Wow, it's something I was just talking about with a friend of mine who the interest started with. Basically, I was interested in witchcraft and in Wicca as well from a very early age, from when I was about sort of 16, 17. I basically found the New Age and occult shelf in my local library. And I was very lucky that after I'd worked my way through a few of these books, I went to university in West Wales, where there just happened to be a pagan society. So I met lots and lots of people, and one of the people I met there introduced me to the Norse deities, and a couple of us sort of started working our way through the Norse books, and it was one of these books that had one line about Seath, and something about the word, something about the idea. I don't know whether I just like to make things difficult for myself, or whether it was just literally the fact that it was a female-based northern tradition that seemed to encompass all of the things I was interested in, but I had to find out more. Obviously, this was a fair few years ago. What we were saying was it was about 13 years ago, and there wasn't that much information available at that time. But slowly we managed to gather information together, and one particular article, which was by Diana Paxson, The Return of the Vulva, we had a printout, because we didn't have the internet at the time. We had a printout of this that we absolutely just My friend was saying he's still got it, and it must be very well thumbed by now. There's this printout that we managed to sort of put together rites and rituals from this, and obviously we've looked at other things since then to build the others, but that was basically where we started from.
Excellent. So we're doing something very, very exciting right now. It's a really new way of launching something. I'll let you explain, because it's your book.
Basically, a lot of the people that have had a real input into this book and into the rites themselves are scattered across the world. So, unsurprisingly, a lot of these people are based in Scandinavia, obviously based on the subject of the book. And I wanted to have this shared with people. So, we've got some Norwegians and Swedish joining in with this as well, logging on. So it's a way to share the book launch with all the people that aren't able to travel into London. Plus, and I'll be quite honest about this, there's a recession on and hiring rooms is very expensive. Not to mention at last minute, not easy to find the exact place you want.
No, this is a very good point. And I think it's great because it involves everybody doing an online book launch, something new. Everyone can be in their own space, offering their own bit of creativity wherever they are in the world.
Yeah, and I think I love to do things slightly differently. I love to, if everybody wants to do it this way, then I want to see why they don't do it the other way. Often I'll find out why in the most scary way, but at least I'll know, and I'll know for myself as well.
Oh, we haven't mentioned the title of the book.
The
title.
It is. The title of the book is Seath, The Gate is Open.
Brilliant. And how long are the celebrations of the book launch going to be going on for?
This weekend, so it's going to be today, Friday the 25th, tomorrow, Saturday the 26th, and Sunday, which is Sunday the 27th.
Yeah.
27th. And last week we had Carrigan. And Witch Talk. So we had a little bit happening the weekend before, but we're going to put those videos up and put that link up a bit later as well.
Excellent. So what kind of things do you want people to get involved with this weekend with the celebrations?
What I'd like to see is I'd like to see the impact that Seath and the Norse deities have on individuals. So it'd be lovely if you've got your copy of the book already, and you can buy it from Treadwell's bookshop in London. You can buy it from the Avalonia bookshop, which is www.avaloniabooks.co.uk, or you can buy it from Atlantis bookshop in London as well. And there are plenty of other places, of course, the lovely Amazon as well. Amazon, always there. So what I'd love to have is I'd love to have people celebrating book, glass of wine, several glasses of wine, several friends, much debauchery. I'm a big fan of debauchery and lots of drinking.
Norse debauchery. Can't be a Norse party without debauchery.
Exactly. Lots of mead and lots of rahing, I think. And if you've got videos of yourself talking about Seath, talking about the Norse gods, feel free to email them to me. Email as many pictures as you like. We'll put them on the Facebook page and we'll put them on the website as well. The email address, which is the email address of Hag Tessa as well, is theseers, THESEERS, @rocketmail.com. So please send me as many pictures as you like. I would say as rude as you like, but we may not be able to get those online, and there is a limit. Funny rude, not dirty rude.
Yeah. Norse rude. I know that's... Oh, well, I just...
Drinking horns.
Drinking horns.
Yes.
Not the horns.
Not
Right.
Yes, there is a limit on the horns. Although we are talking about Frey, if you want to have a little Frey worship, why not?
I think it's out of our hands, isn't it, really?
I hope it's out of our hands.
Oh, I'm making the seat squeak. Right, and also, there's so many, in this day and age, so many ways you can be putting things online. There's obviously Facebook, YouTube, and Ustream, which is a new thing to me, so we can actually do things live. Yep,
Ustream is great. If you want to be having fun on Ustream, just put a little link with your Ustream in the Facebook page. So there's a Facebook page for the book launch itself. So it's called, the Facebook page, if you can find it, is Seeth, a Very Different Kind of Book Launch. So on the Facebook page, just put the link to your Ustream URL, and then people can watch you live as well.
Fabulous. Thank you very much for talking to me. Let the debauchery commence.
Don't forget Twitter.